Can you feel it, Oilers Nation? That electric hum of anticipation, the undeniable pulse of a new season on the horizon? After a summer that felt both endless and fleeting, the whispers are growing louder, the ice is calling, and the biggest question mark hanging over Oil Country is about to be answered. Is it finally time for the captain, Connor McDavid, to put pen to paper and solidify his future in Edmonton? The speculation has been a relentless drumbeat, a constant hum in the background of every hockey fan's summer. Will he sign? When will he sign? For those outside the passionate confines of Edmonton, the answer is often a resounding, almost desperate no. They dream of a world where McDavid's unparalleled talent is unleashed elsewhere. A world where the memes of Edmonton's struggles could continue to flow freely. And then there are the Toronto faithful, bless their hearts, who, in their most whimsical delusions, genuinely believe McDavid will one day don the blue and white. Let me tell you, Leafs fans, it's not happening. Not now, not ever. But the smoke around an imminent signing is thickening, and the questions of how long and for how much are about to be answered, setting the stage for what promises to be an exhilarating season. As training camp looms, the projected lineup for opening night offers a tantalizing glimpse into the Oilers' strategic vision. Up front, the top line could see a dynamic new face alongside McDavid and Hyman. The highly touted prospect, Howard, acquired from the Tampa Bay Lightning. While he might not immediately command top-line minutes, the potential is undeniable. This signals a crucial shift for the Oilers, a deliberate embrace of youth after years of leaning heavily on veteran acquisitions in their relentless pursuit of the Stanley Cup. It's time for the young guns to step up, to inject fresh energy and raw talent into the core. The second line, featuring Podkolzin, Draisaitl, and Savoy, is ripe with intriguing possibilities. We've already witnessed the mentorship of Leon Draisaitl taking Podkolzin under his wing, a bond that paid dividends last season with positive on-ice impacts. Even if the raw production wasn't always eye-popping, Podkolzin, with his criminally underrated shot, is poised for a breakout. He netted 20 goals in his rookie season with Vancouver, and while he hasn't hit that plateau since, the upcoming season could see him adopt a shoot-first mentality. Imagine him unleashing that shot more often, transforming into a consistent 20, 25, or even 30 goal scorer. He just needs to use it. We need him to be like Ovechkin, shooting from everywhere. These Russians know how to shoot the puck, and Podkolzin is no exception. Then there's Matthew Savoy, who, despite a brief stint in an Oilers uniform last season, left a lasting impression. His playmaking, forechecking intensity, and blistering speed were evident. With Savoy and Draisaitl as the primary distributors, Podkolzin could be the triggerman, creating a truly dangerous second unit. The third line is shaping up with Trent Frederick, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Andrew Mangiapane, though realistically Mangiapane's versatility might see him elevated to a top-6 role, providing crucial depth and offensive punch. Defensively, the Oilers are still a formidable force. The top pairing of Ekholm and Bouchard remains the bedrock, a duo capable of generating offense while shutting down the opposition's elite. At 35, Ekholm still has at least one more truly solid year as a top-pairing defenseman, a testament to his enduring skill and reliability. The second pair, featuring Jake Wallman and Darnell Nurse, adds another layer of stability, though we might also see Ty Emerson or Brett Kulak vying for those minutes. Emerson, a young, old-school shutdown defenseman, is a player to watch. His stick work, gap control, and skating are exceptional, and he's a crucial part of the youth movement on the back end. Kulak is coming off a very solid season, and Troy Stecher provides reliable depth as the seventh defenseman. Overall, Edmonton's defensive core is underrated, a solid top 6 that can stand toe-to-toe with the league's best. However, the biggest question mark, the one that keeps Oilers fans on the edge of their seats, remains firmly in the crease. Stuart Skinner returns as the likely starter, with Calvin Pickard as his backup. At 26, Skinner is entering that crucial phase where many goalies establish themselves as consistent NHL starters. The organization, it seems, has placed its faith in him, even bringing in a new goaltending coach to replace Dustin Schwartz. What the Oilers need from Skinner this season isn't necessarily Vezina-level heroics, but rather unwavering consistency. A 0.905 save percentage every night, giving the team a chance to win, preventing those early game deficits. That's the expectation. If Skinner falters and Pickard is forced to carry the load early in the season, the Oilers could find themselves in deep trouble. It's a gamble, but one the team appears willing to take, at least for now. If it doesn't pay off, General Manager Ken Holland will undoubtedly be working the phones early in the season, just as Colorado did last year to bolster their goaltending. Looking beyond the immediate roster, the Bakersfield Condors, Edmonton's AHL affiliate, offer a glimpse into the organization's future and its current depth challenges. On defense, the prospect pool is a mixed bag. Bo Hackey, a once highly touted offensive defenseman, is starting his first pro year in Bakersfield, hoping to overcome past injuries and size concerns. Alec Regula, picked up off waivers, hasn't played in a year and a half, making his status coming into camp a significant question mark. Call-up options like Deneen and James Hamlin exist, but the real push should come from Noah Philp. If Philp doesn't make the full-time NHL roster out of training camp, it's a strong indicator that his path to becoming a full-time NHL player might be closing. Up front for the Condors, players like Szymanski and Yo Järveni, who needs to stay healthy, offer some intrigue. Then there's James Steffen, son of former NHLer Patrick Steffen. While his junior numbers were impressive, 50 goals in the WHL, his AHL and ECHL production has been meager. He's a long-term project, a wild card. But wouldn't it be something if the Steffen legacy in Edmonton could finally move past that infamous missed empty netter from 2007, a moment that, in a bizarre twist of fate, ultimately led to Chicago drafting Patrick Kane? It's a fun thought, a piece of hockey lore that still makes Oilers fans wince. The overall depth chart reveals some thin spots, particularly on the right side of the defense and among scoring wingers. While the Oilers have a solid core, injuries could expose these areas, highlighting the importance of the Condors' development and the readiness of potential call-ups. As summer winds down and the crisp autumn air whispers promises of puck drops and roaring crowds, the Edmonton Oilers stand at a pivotal moment. With Connor McDavid's contract looming, a renewed focus on youth, and a goaltending situation that demands consistency, the stakes couldn't be higher. This team, a blend of battle-hardened veterans and eager young talent, is poised to make another deep run. The pieces are there, the strategy is in place, and the anticipation is palpable. So, Oilers Nation, what are your thoughts on this projected lineup? Who do you think will be the breakout star? And what moves should the Oilers make if the goaltending falters? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Oil Country, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more passionate hockey talk. We're all in this together, fighting like a kid, fighting like Ben. Let's go Oilers. We'll see you soon, Oil Country.